Welcome to our Waltham High School Moodle site. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner all of the courses that are currently offered in the TV Center. And for this class, you'd click on Screenwriting. And as soon as this opens up, you see all of the topics or units are laid out in numerical order. Within each unit, the teacher is able to describe the lesson and also provide what's called nano content, which are blue links, which will then link you to a website that will go into more depth or detail. So some of these websites are created by the instructors. Some of them are links to academic sites. This is one that describes the 3-act structure, and the student now can go further and figure out what happens in Act 1. It's a great opportunity for students to review what they learned in class, to catch up on what they may have missed, or even to read ahead or go deeper, because all of these links have links within them that can take them to other sites. This is another site now. This is a critic's review of the theory of the 3-act structure that we teach, and you can get an opposing viewpoint. One thing that we set up on this site was links to additional reading. In a syllabus, you just get the names of books, but here with the Moodle site, you can click on a book and it will take you right to Amazon if you want to purchase that book to do some more reading, or better yet, a link right to the Waltham Public Library, and you can search and see if you can go in there with your library card and get that book for free. So there's a lot of advantages to an online class. Forums is another one. Here's a section where students enter their loglines, which is a 2 to 3 sentence summary of their script, and this exercise was taking an existing movie and writing loglines for those movies and figuring out which movie it was. Students had to guess, and it was a lot of fun for that activity. Another really cool aspect of Moodle is that it has a built-in wiki, and you can scroll down here and see that we're going to enter the unit on the mini treatment. And within that, we did a group writing exercise called the Mini Treatment Wiki. And so you can see here, it's very easy to go in and add to the wiki. And each student can go in and add something to this, and it's sort of a group writing exercise. A wiki is a way of, you put a problem out there online in one central location, and students from wherever they are, whether it be all around the classroom writing lab or at home, can all go in and attack the problem and each contribute their part to it. And we used it as a group writing exercise. Another great feature to a hybrid classroom is that you can link Word documents directly to the site. So instead of just passing out blank pieces of paper or pieces of paper where students would fill things in pen or pencil, now they can take those home. They have a fresh copy that's always online for them. If there's no more losing it or misplacing it. It's so easy for them to just go in and type right here, right into the document, save it under a different name, and then post it back up to the discussion board. So at the end of the quarter, this is what students are able to do. They're able to post their assignments here in a nested form, and the teacher and the other students can see. We can make comments on each other's drafts. So let's take a look at 2 very important parts of this course. The first will be the peer assessment and critical analysis of each other's writing in a writing workshop. And then we'll take a closer look at the writing part of the course, which is enhanced by the Final Draft software. Final Draft is the industry standard that the professionals in screenwriting use. If you go up to revision mode as you're reading someone's screenplay, you can very easily make a correction, and it appears in red, so it's great for peer feedback and knowing exactly what one student might say to another student as feedback. Another really cool thing is it's very easy to go in and add what's called a script note. And a script note it's the equivalent of writing something in the margin. And what's nice is it doesn't disturb the overall flow of the paper, but if you want to click and read their personal comment, you can see this says, great job. One suggestion would be to make her tone of voice more unique to her character in the scene. Perhaps she uses language that only a teenager would use, like the word like over and over again, from Sam. And you have a nice little note there that appears. The revolutionary thing about Final Draft script writing software is that it formats everything for you, from the scene headings to the action to the characters, and these students can actually write dialogue as fast as they're able to think dialogue. So many people who have tried to write a screenplay struggle with having to indent for the character name, and then indent a little bit less for dialogue. And so much of the creative process is frustrated by the formatting issues. With Final Draft, all of that is just wiped away, and you can really type as fast as you can think this dialogue, and it really helps you perform. Kids are held to a high standard. We ask them to do 5 pages a week, and we want those 5 pages to come from a very creative place and a place where students are very comfortable just to sit and write their story that they've been thinking about. And we love the idea that with this software, students can very easily compose their stories. And here's an example of one of the coolest features of Final Draft, which is called speech control.
Interior classroom, morning. 3 screenwriting students sit at their desks as they begin to type. I love this screenwriting software.
And it's so easy to choose formatting options.
Now you can write dialogue as fast as you can think it. And I love the way the characters' names are remembered. It makes everything so easy. But do you know the best part? What's that? Speech control.